Good day. Good day. Good day. Welcome to the Daily Talk Show.
What's happening?
How are you?
I'm very good, dude. I was trying to work out my recording thing there. I was like, what's happening? Why am I hearing myself while I'm recording? It's playing back something else on my...
We're all recording now.
Yeah, we are now.
I'm not recording. I'm recording.
Are you?
Good. Yeah, I am recording. The audio is recording. The camera is recording.
Okay, so
we're rolling.
Let's do a redo of the hello, because we both fucked that up dramatically. Hey dude, what's happening? How are you?
What?
You well?
Why are you... Yeah, I'm fine. I'm great.
What are you drinking
What's going
today?
on? I made an error. I didn't get a drink before I started.
Why?
Because I'm an idiot.
I'm having umbongo.
Oh, they drink that in the Congo.
Do that? Umbongo, drinking that up in the Congo.
You don't know the advert?
Never heard of it. Sing it for me, go.
Are you kidding?
I've done.
I'm just gonna put the advert in right now.
Bongo, they drink it in the Congo. Python pick the passion from the mama, set the mandarin, the pirate painted bandits got the bunker voodoo land it is. So when it comes to sun and fun and goodness in the jungle, they all prefer the sunny, funny one they call bongo.
Libby's Umbongo. High juice drinks. Free.
Wish I hadn't watched that. I was a little shit. Do you ever look back at adverts back in the day and you just go, dog eggs? Like, what was that? Absolute
not only
umbongo, they drink it up their Congo. Something about a mandarin?
In the Congo, I'd say the main problem with that is it might not be culturally appropriate these days.
Is anything, though, to be fair.
Well, not umbongo. I don't think...
Well, it's still a product, and it's called umbongo. I only know... My kids drink umbongo, and I've never seen that advert before, never heard that tune before. My kids just, whenever Pamela buys it, my kids go, umbongo! And that's... Then they all go mental and run around the house like maniacs.
That's probably all the sugar in it.
The only reason I poured it is it was 5 to 5, and I thought, it's better. Maybe I'll hold my beer until afterwards. Wish I'd opened a beer, to be honest. It just tastes like sugar.
Yeah.
So yeah, how are you? Have you been up to anything fun, interesting?
Anything fun
illegal?
And interesting?
Yeah.
Illegal?
Nothing.
Well, I mean, no, not really. Nothing fun. I've been testing some camera equipment today for a shoot I've got coming up.
Oh yeah.
I bought a new base for my C stand.
Oh right, I thought you meant ding da ding ding da ding ding ding.
No.
No.
No. But the funny thing is, when I did my story today, I actually said, "Oh, I lost the bass at a gig." I was like, I haven't done a gig in ages, and I meant to shoot. Jesus. Anyway, yeah. But this new bass is it's got wheels on it, which is amazing. So I'll be moving into my studio next week, and it's got a So it's got a hard floor, so I'm thinking it would be great to shove the C-stand with the Aperture 120 on it and just roll it around the office depending on where I want to shoot, what I want to do, as opposed to having to... Yeah, well, you've got those C-stands, haven't you? The big silver ones.
But not with wheels.
Horrible things to carry around. Very, very
You're
horrible.
going to need a lot of space, though, to roll it around.
Not really. Well, I've been rolling it around the flat.
Yeah,
just to show off to Yasmin.
Yeah, but you've just been rolling. Rolling around to show how the wheels work. The minute you need to roll that into a place to actually use it as a functioning light for a video, you'll be like this. Oh, I just need to roll it here. Cabinet in the way. Oh, it's caught on this cable. On a rug. Oh, it's behind a box. Fuck this. And then you'll just... I mean, but you'll not get rid of it. That will happen with a normal one without the wheels.
Well, you see, what I was thinking is because generally I'd only usually take one C-stand to a shoot. So I'd keep that one in the office, which I know I can move around. And then I've got the other C's, because I bought, you buy 2 stands, you get one cheaper. And so that one's got the normal legs. But I also found in my escapades on finding a new base...
Why are we talking about legs
C-stand,
again, by the way?
I don't know. You asked. You said, had I had an exciting week? This is it. This is all I got.
Gripping.
Gripping stuff.
But the studio is going to be good fun.
Well, yeah, this could be the last episode I do in this room.
So what about all those boxes in the back? You're going to carry them to studios? They're in shot as well?
No.
No?
I'm not going to carry those. No, it's going to be hopefully nice and empty in the bag. So I can put up I can put up maybe a neon light that says Nibbles.
Well, the problem is where I sit, it just says nib.
Okay. Maybe I should put on mine Bulls.
Nib balls. It'll read the other way around though. Won't it read ball nib? Oh, Jesus.
Oh, yeah. What's a word that ends with nib? And I'll do that as my neon thing. Penib?
I have no idea. I've got no words that end with nib. Anyway, look, listen to this, right? So I wanted to talk about someone with you today, right? Who we've chatted about briefly before. Kelli Erdman. Erdman, is that how you pronounce her name? Erdman? Erdman, double N, right?
Herdman.
Erd. E.
I don't know.
Erd.
I don't know her. I don't know her actual name.
Well, you'll know her from Instagram or TikTok. I don't know if you watch her on TikTok. I watch her on the Reels on Instagram.
The Reels,
right?
Right. Okay.
Her name's Kelladactyl, which
let me just bring her up.
Which
Okay.
took
Right.
Me ages to
Erdman.
work out.
Yeah, I'd say it's Erdman.
Yeah, Kelli Erdman. Which took me ages to work out how to pronounce her actual. Do you ever just see like a handle on Instagram and then just never put the time in to just read it, the full word?
Do you know who else is like that? Who did a great video recently?
Who?
Film Mike R. Filmmaker. Is he a filmmaker? Is his name Mike R? Like Mike Robertson? Or is he a filmmaker? Is his name Mike?
His name is Michael. I think it's Michael McManus or something there. So I think it's just a clever play on filmmaker.
Filmmaker.
So his video was so
Filmmaker.
good, wasn't it? If you haven't seen
very
this, I'll tag him below. One of us will tag him, but it'll be tagged below. To go to his Instagram account and look for the video. Yellow background. He's in a yellow t-shirt. He gets hit in the head by a light. Well, he gets hit in the head by a light.
Oh, you just ruined it. Totally ruined it.
But watch it. No, because otherwise we can't talk about it. We're just telling people to go do stuff. So you know, topic for discussion. That video he did was great. I watched it and I was like, oh my god, holy shit! I messaged him being like, full commitment to that video. You hit in the face with your own light. And then I watched how he did it, and I was like, oh, I totally fell for that. It was brilliant. It was just, I think it was just the whole catching you off guard.
Do you know what annoyed? I mean, I don't know how you feel about this, but it kind of annoyed me, and I hope he doesn't take offense to this. I kind of didn't want the behind the scenes. I kind of liked the magic of him just being hit in the face with a camera. With a light.
Yeah.
You know, I just thought, why are we doing this? Why do we do something really amazing and cool and magical, and then you just tell someone immediately how you've done it?
Yeah, I mean, you and I talk about this a lot, like our hatred for this concept that everyone does exactly that. We do.
I don't. But the thing is, I like him. I like Mike, but I don't want to say a hatred for it because it's
not hatred for him.
You know,
hatred for the fact that
for the fact that he's done it.
Not even the fact that he's done it. Just the community of it's that niche though. It's that niche of content creators who also give value and lessons and informations about gear and techniques. That whole niche feels like we have to justify everything we've done to people. So and if you look at that Michael's content, it follows that thing. He shows you what he does as a filmmaker and video producer and all that sort of stuff. But so he feels like, I do this thing, I'm going to show the audience because Gary Vee said we must give value to everyone. So but that's why we're all doing it, because I get to that point where I'm like, I'll show people, and it's like I would love to have just had to bathe in that for a few days, that he got hit in the face. Just be like, he got hit, and then 2 days later just go, didn't actually get hit. This is how I did it.
See, that I think it was the immediacy at which he did it, because I would prefer to, like you said, it's like, just let that sit in with everyone. It's like, geez, did he just smack himself in the face with a light? Did that actually happen? Was that real? And just let that hang for a week. But then, in the land of the internet and everything, being out of fashion within 10 minutes, would anyone remember in 2 or 3 days' time?
Yeah, that's maybe true. But the thing is, I shared it on my stories and didn't say what it was. I just said, for me, I was like, this won the internet for me today. And then I had a bunch of people go, like, a bunch of people watch it and then go and watch his thing and comment on, which was quite cool. But a couple of people messaged me being like, holy shit, that looked like it hurt. And then I was like, did you swipe across though? No. They were like, no. I was like, swipe across and watch how he made it. And then they came back going, oh, that was very clever. And I was like, there you go. So even when you literally show people how you do something, they still don't bother watching. Hey guys, hit in the face. Amazing. Go hit in the face. You want to see how I did it? Nah, don't care. And they're gone. Because they've scrolled. They're on to the next person.
Yeah, but you see, I saw it on stories. So it came up immediately for me. So that's why.
Sorry.
But yeah. Well, I'm just saying. No, but I'm just saying that as a point of like, yeah, you're right. No one would swipe, but when you're forced to watch it through stories, in a weird way, you know, you watch it and then like, oh, this is the same thing. Masking. Okay, yeah. No, now I get it. Kind of like didn't want to know that, but yeah, great.
But his stuff is good. I like his stuff. I think he's got that vibe of like early. I can't believe I'm going to say this phrase. Early Jake Frew.
What you mean, like 2 weeks ago?
Yeah, like a year ago. Do you know, just before Jake Frew exploded? Not that Jake Frew's content's changed, but I mean,
he's not dead.
He's not dead. Yeah. He didn't explode, but like I feel like Michael's very underrated, and some of his stuff's very, very cool, and just like no one knows who he is. And like
there
I
are
remember
a lot of underrated people.
There's too many people. Just generally, and I think like Jake Frew is the same. Like his content, I remember watching his and being like, how is like not everyone watching what this guy does, because his stuff's great, and then just one day he's gone, and he's on like 100,000. Yeah, exploded. He's on 100,000 subs or something stupid on YouTube. Is that right? 100,000.
Yeah, amazing.
Anyway,
I don't know. He
two guys,
so much.
Two guys worth checking out. Filmmaker on Instagram and Jake Frew. .Frew. But back to Kelli Erdman.
Sorry, yeah.
Imagine she listened to this and we got her name completely wrong. So she's Kelladactyl on Instagram, right? If you've come across her page and seen her, she's doing these cool dances. They're hard to explain. They're kind of like shuffle dances. But anyway, she popped up on my feed a while back, and I was like, this is kind of cool. And Ryan had was like, have you seen this girl doing this dance? I was like, yep, it's everywhere. She did that one. How does the tune go? Dum, 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 dum. I can't fucking do it. There's no.
Oh, hang on. Here it is.
Do it.
We put the tune on.
Do it.
Is it? Wait.
Go on.
I know you can't hear it because it's going through my headphones.
Oh. For the love of Jesus. Hold on a second. I'm using
should we
the
just
interwebs.
put it? Are you using the interwebs?
We
don't want to put like.
Huh?
Oh, forget it.
What?
Just carry on. Carry on. Doesn't
Hello,
matter.
welcome to me brain. It's this tune. Go on, play. Nothing? I hate Instagram sometimes.
Oh.
It's that something like that. Are you doing that, or is it just me?
I'm dancing to it.
There's leg
not in the way
movements
she
and
does.
stuff, yeah. Anyway,
I'm just nodding my head.
I heard that
like
tune
the old man
like
at the back of a gig.
I just heard that tune's just always in my head now. But anyway, she popped up on my feed, and she does loads of pretty cool dances, and she's got a friend of hers who she does them with. What's her name? Jesus. Kausha?
Is it Kausha?
Kausha? Kausha Campbell? I'm gonna go. I have no idea how to pronounce that name either. How can people have such odd names? Or how am I so incapable of? That's more me. It's not their fault. It's me not knowing how to just pronounce a name. Oh, what's that name?
Yeah.
Jillian.
Oh, what's her name?
It's just John, fella. It's just John. Anyway,
her name is not John.
No, her name's not. That's what it is. Kausha, something like that. Anyway, the two of them are very interesting dancers when you watch them. There's something captivating about them. But also their dance is very, very good, and her stuff's very well edited. But I was watching it, not thinking much of it, because I am, like so many, a social media consumer, in that I consume what I see and give it no more thought. So I watched hers and just went, that's great, send that to someone. Send that to someone. And basically
send that to the internet.
Yeah. Oh, she's posted it on the interwebs. Send that to a person on the internet. Give no fucks about anything more. Is you one of those that's like, digest, send on, smile, crack on with your day. But then Pamela said to me the other day, she was like, do you know what's really interesting about that girl, Kelladactyl, is she is a Broadway dancer who's out of work.
Really?
And I was like, what? And then I went and had a look at her website, which is a very cool professional website. And And yeah, she's Broadway, and she's done a bunch of like commercials for Samsung and Dodge and Crocs and Adidas and Reebok and a whackload of other things. And I thought it was kind of interesting when you see how someone like that's very like her route seems to be a very traditional route when you go and look at her stuff. Like, you know, she's on like print ads, she's on TV ads, she's on Broadway, she's a dancer. Like, that's what she does for a job. Yet this whole situation, right? Pandemic has forced everyone to, well, not reskill, but, you know,
Pivot.
adapt. And I just think it's an incredible example of how someone has taken their skill and adapted it. So she's taken it from that sort of stuff, and because she's only recently, I don't know what the growth's like on her channel, but I'd never heard of her until a few months ago, and now I can't look at the internet without seeing her dancing.
I have a question.
Yeah.
Now, we always talk about people on the internet, but remember, we're in an echo chamber. So my thought would be, is
In a what?
she actually echo chamber?
A what?
Echo chamber.
A what?
Echo chamber. Echo chamber. Echo chamber.
Oh, that was just for us, folks. Carry on. In an echo chamber.
And are you only seeing it because you are obsessed by watching it? And does the general public, like, I don't know, any of your friends, like, has Dan seen it? Does he know what it is? Is it in his sphere?
That's a good question,
thing?
actually.
Because you
Should
know how
patch
we
him
go,
into the school.
there's people like we moan or we talk about people or whatever on the internet, but it's in our little bubble. You know, it's the people we watch, and it's the people we know, and it's the people we like. And then outside of that, if you said to someone, I don't know, for example, who's Peter McKinnon, they'd be like, I have no idea.
Yeah.
Never heard of him.
Yeah.
You know, whereas in our world, he's like, you know, he's a big deal.
Yeah, totally.
And I wonder, like, but that's because we watch his stuff and we engage with other people like him and that kind of stuff. Now with her, it's like, yes, her video randomly cropped up, but then I saw it, and then you saw it at the same time, and then we shared it with each other, and then, you know, and now, because we've shared that a couple of times, and according to some videos on the interwebs, sharing on Instagram is now a good way to get your video up in the ranks and get it pushed out to more people. You know, is that how that works? But then, you know, in the bigger scheme of things, no one knows who she is. Do you think?
I think a bit of both. I think a lot of people know who she is. Like, she's on 252,000 followers on Instagram, which I know is small in the world of Instagram, you know. But I think there's a point where those numbers become.
How many does she have on TikTok?
I think there's a point when those numbers become just pointless. You know, where like, it gets to the point where you're like, it doesn't really matter. Once you're into millions and millions of people, there's so many people following and not engaging. But I think
You say it's like basically we're having so. It's Cody Wanner shouting at me. Hang on a minute. Oh Jesus! Hang on.
Happened?
Stop. I've turned on TikTok, and thing is, you can't turn noise off on TikTok. It just shouts you. I was going to look her up. But
740,000 on TikTok. Jeez.
I would have thought she had more. I thought she would have been in the millions by now. Not saying that 740,000
Kelly,
is like,
he's not happy with what you're doing here. Put him all working.
No, I just thought, yeah, but you see, that's my perception.
Yeah.
Because I see her and she's everywhere. And the other thing is, I see her videos and they're not even her posting it, which is a massive.
That's what I mean. Yeah, that's actually, you're right. I totally breezed over that. That's the thing. I'm like, you're going, oh, this is just disappeared. But look, her first TikTok, right, was the 12th of April 2020, the infamous year, right?
That's less than a year.
Yeah. And it's got like, so that was her first tickety TikTok, right? And then she's obviously just repurposed TikToks for reels.
The reels.
Right?
Yeah.
For the reelies. Right? So but what I'm getting at here is she's basically someone who's out of work because of the situation, and she's like, well, what'll I do? Well, I'll dick around on TikTok here and do a couple of dances, maybe for a laugh. Maybe she was very strategic and she knows what she's doing, but I'm imagining there was a lot of luck. There was a bit of hoping and a bit of luck and a bit of planning, right? Or it all merges together. Yeah, magic.
Yeah.
Anyway,
just talking about the magic and it merging together, I think, and I'm not 100% sure on this, but I'm almost certain I saw on a post the other day, she put up something and she tagged, I think it's her husband in the post.
Yep.
And she said something like, blah, 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 edited by, and I don't even know her husband's, a handle.
Bless him.
And I thought, oh, that's interesting. I wonder, he must, or maybe he edits her videos because they're done really well. I'm not saying that she can't edit it. I'm just saying it just seemed like, oh, she's mentioned he edited it and I was assuming promoting him or something. I go to his channel, and if he does edit her videos, he's got like 1,900 followers. And it's like,
Freeman Butler.
I think that might be him.
2,000 followers on Instagram.
Oh, it's gone up since when I looked.
Yeah. But like, but that is a like he's adding to that magic.
Yeah, because it's like if you look at it, half of it's the editing, half of it's the amazing dancing, right?
Yeah.
But no one cares about.
No one gives like they don't. And that goes back to what I was saying, like because people digest it and they just go, they're just like, don't care who made it. It's made. I watched it.
Yeah.
I think for him to explode on it, he would need to be doing something more proactive like her. Maybe he doesn't want the attention because I imagine he doesn't because he's not in loads of the stuff. He's just in some photos of hers.
I think as well.
We're just ripping apart. We're just looking at someone's Instagram now and just making assumptions.
Well, yeah,
that's what this has become.
What the internet's for, isn't it?
Yes, but I mean, like her Instagram, when you go through it, like there's a point, and I'm imagining it's the same as the first tickety tick TikTok that you put up. There's a point there where she's gone from like just posting photos of her like in Yosemite and at the shops and just dicking around and like rehearsals and stuff, just doing what she normally does, cracking on with her life, and then she's like boom, explodes through TikTok.
It's interesting you say that because if you look at her friend, is it Kausha?
Yeah.
If you look at her, because again, equally incredible dancer.
Yeah.
Amazing. And I think she's actually a dance instructor or a choreographer as well. So she might actually come up with a lot of the dances. Or maybe they just go, I don't know, assumptions.
Yeah. Oh, she's definitely a dancer as well, yeah.
But if you look at her feed, it's mostly pictures of her just doing normal stuff. And then interspersed into that, there's these dance videos.
Not now,
Whereas
though.
if you look at Kelli... Yeah, not now.
I noticed the other day because
super reason.
we've talked about this before, by the way, when two of us are not just like stalking them on their Instagrams. Wow. But yeah, she's put up a lot more dance stuff on her reels, but even there she's only got like 15 or something like that.
Yeah. Whereas
also, if you're listening to this, by the way, if you're listening to this podcast, I'm looking at this on the internet right now on the computer. I haven't memorized all these stats, right? Just so you know, just to keep it in the clear. But yeah, and I think she's obviously seen that thing, a bit of growth come to her channel for that. But the problem is, right, and this is the issue with that girl, Kausha, all right? I hope we're pronouncing her name right. When I first saw her dance, all right, we'll tag them both below because you might, fair play to them both. When I first saw her, you should. Yeah, you should go and watch them. And they are both, I like that they both do the same dance, but they switch their positions.
I know, it's amazing. It's kind of like what we do, except you never put me in front.
No. Nor will I ever.
Yeah. You can check out @DealTakes.
Yeah, you can have a look at my YouTube channel for more information about me if you like. But what is interesting about her is I think like when you watch them dance, I think she's got the point where like the first time I saw her in a video, I clicked the link and I was like, I went to her page and I only saw one of those dances and I did what the whole world does. I was like, excuse me, where's the fucking dancing? I came here for the dancing. Where's the dancing? I want do more dancing. Fuck it, she doesn't do dancing. And I didn't follow her. But then when I went back the other day, I followed her account because she's putting more dancing up. And I was like, that's how shallow we are as consumers.
Dance, monkey, dance.
Yeah. You want
I'm
me.
paying
you want
you. Oh, no, I'm not paying you for this.
Yeah, exactly.
You are here to entertain me.
Basically, yeah. Do the dancing. Just stand there. Do it. Do another
I
one.
don't.
Do another
I do
one.
not want your opinion on veganism. I just want you to dance.
Yeah.
No charity work. No, thank you. No, thank you.
There's an amazing video to talk about this afterwards on that, something irrelevant but totally related. But those two girls are a great example, and I think it's really cool to see what that girl Kelly's doing. And if like following her there, you've seen in the last few weeks, she's been doing loads of sponsored posts on Instagram.
Oh yeah.
You go, girl. Fair play to you. Because she's monetized that. Like,
Yeah.
hey, I'm a dancer. Oh, no work, no problem. TikTok, boom, explodes. Have some vegan chips. Vegan chips. Use my code, Kelladactyl, or whatever it was, you know? And I just thought, fair play, because I think that's incredible. And she's putting in the work, and the dances are amazing. And those two are, there's something captivating about their
Hypnotic
face / movements. I don't know how they do it. It's part of the editing process as well, but it's great. I love it. We'll tag them below. Maybe they listen to this, and if you do, keep doing you, but keep doing the dancing, because that's why we're all that's what we're all here for. Here to see more dance.
What do you think people watch you for?
I fucking have no idea.
What's your dance thing? Because it's not the dance thing for you.
A train wreck? I don't know. I have no idea.
No,
because I honestly do have, like, I'll have people that follow me, and if I talk too generally on my Instagram, people will be like, give me camera information. Tell me how to take a reflection shot. Like, literally, what camera should I buy? And then I'll have other people who will be like, I'll do camera stuff, and they'll go, I don't care for cameras, do funny things. And I go, I don't know what to do anymore. I'm feeling the peer pressure.
You got to do funny things with cameras.
Yeah, do funny things with cameras, but don't talk too much about cameras. You know?
Yeah, I think that's.
I think if I've learned anything, you can't do anything on the internet without everyone having an opinion.
Well, if you try and please everyone, you please no one.
Yeah, and you create shit crap
free.
along the way. You can have that information. Now, so go and check them out. Kelladactyl and her mate Kausha.
Oh God, I got to look up her name because it's killing me.
Kausha.
Kausha.
Kausha? Is that
Kausha?
I don't know.
That's weird. That's not weird. It's
not weird. It's a different name.
Are we just idiots?
I think we're just idiots.
That's probably the answer, isn't it?
Yeah.
We're just Muppets.
I mean, I live in Ireland. Everyone's just called Mick, according to you. So, you know.
That's just not true. That's just not true.
Oh, shout out to Mick. Anyway, do go and have a look at their channels. We'll tag them all below. Kelli, Kausha, Michael, Jake Frew. Might as well tag Jake Frew in there as well, as we've spoken about him. Go and have a look. Check their stuff out.
We'll tag on Bongo as well.
Yeah, tag on Bongo. And yeah, go and check them out because they're all cool channels. There's loads of people creating loads of cool stuff on the interweb.
Yeah.
Is effectively it.
Yeah.
Join us in our next episode, which isn't recorded immediately after this. It's all about YouTube channels. It's not just about photos and videos, but it's just about YouTube. Right?
Yeah. We'll see you then.
See you, pal.